All right, welcome to the VIP Home podcast. I'm Dana with vipHomeLink, and we have Matan today from Armadillo, who is ever so patient with getting onto Zoom. So thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Good. It's so good to be here, Dana. And I think it took us a whole 33 minutes to get on, so that was great.
You'll never forget it.
No, this will be a memorable moment. Even though yesterday was my wife's birthday, so I should probably
Happy birthday.
say it's more memorable. But
Right, totally. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what led you into the home warranty field.
yeah. So I started my career as an actuary. I was born and raised in insurance. Um, and I started in the reinsurance space as a pricing actuary. I would price blocks of life insurance business. So, direct carriers who, like the big life insurance carriers in the US, would send us, the reinsurance company, files with thousands of insured people, and we would have to put a price on it and reinsure that business. I did that for 2 years, and then I joined AIG, where I spent about almost 10 years, almost a decade. And I did a lot of different things at AIG, but the weirdest, I did a lot of things there, but the weirdest thing I did was I was the head of market disruption. And I say weird because the title is crazy. It was basically a head of innovation for all their consumer-facing lines of business, which included auto insurance, home insurance, which I know you're very familiar with, and travel insurance, accident, health, and warranty. And during that time, I really, I fell in love with AIG's warranty business. It was a business that was acquired by AIG in 2012. It was out of Indiana, Clarksville,
Mhm.
Indiana, right on the border with Louisville, Kentucky. And I used to travel there a lot, and I got very close with the people there. And there's a sort of an entrepreneurial little outfit within a big corporation like AIG, but it was kept separate. And that's where it all started for me with Armadillo, which is a warranty company at its base. So we focus on the home warranty. But I built very strong relationships with individuals who are very well connected in the warranty space. And when I finally decided to leave AIG and start this venture, I feel like sort of had this platform I can jump off of, because we were able to get partners to enable us to launch in 50 states and build a really good value proposition for homeowners. So yeah, that's where it came from.
That's a good story. And you've had obviously your background is filled with it. So that's amazing. So for homeowners out there, can you explain exactly what a home warranty is?
Absolutely. So home warranty, it's actually more popular in certain geographies in the US versus others. So it's in the Midwest, like Texas and Arizona, California too, Florida. There's some states where home warranties, a lot of people have home warranty and individuals know what it is. Northeast, not so much.
So
Uh,
interesting.
but at a base of it, it's sort of like, it's not insurance, but it's a combination of coverage, protection, and service. An Armadillo plan covers people's homes for breakdowns in systems such as air conditioning, HVAC, air conditioning, heating, plumbing, any plumbing issues, electric issues, all of the major appliances, their kitchen appliances, refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher, the washer and the dryer. So it's just protection for a lot of the things that break down in the home regularly. But we also have a network. We have a network of technicians. So when one of our homeowner members, we call them members,
Mhm.
um, calls us or goes online to request service digitally, we connect them to thousands of technicians that we work with. But we also give them the option to use their own technician if if their neighbor
Which
recommended
is
a
nice.
plumber.
Right,
Yeah, super
right.
nice.
So
Uh,
then do they just send you guys the bill in that respect, or how does that kind of break down? And we can get into that later as well, but you bring up a very good point about people using their own service providers.
yeah, it's exactly that. When they use our technicians, we pay the technician directly. If you choose to use your own, you'll pay your provider. You'll send us the invoice, a detailed invoice, and we'll of course in advance send you a text and an email. Use our homeowner member, an email and text describing what we need.
Right.
We get it. It's typically very quick. Within 24 to 48 hours, we'll either Venmo or PayPal, whatever you choose. we'll send it to you digitally. We can also send a check, but
it just takes time.
it takes time, and I don't think we need to do that. I think we can get someone reimbursed right away.
So what should homeowners look for, I guess, when selecting the best product for themselves and the best providers?
That first year is typically when things really break down, if they're going to break down, even if the inspection report said that everything is okay. Home inspections are great, but they miss things. They will miss things most of the time.
Right.
That is a great place to start with home warranty. It's during that real estate transaction. If you have an existing home and it's an older home and you have a lot of old systems, that's probably a good time. The plan really pays for itself in that way. If you have a new home and everything is new, then most things are probably under manufacturer's warranty. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you buy our product, but what I will tell you is that we've built a product for that too. That's 5 years long, because from our perspective at Armadillo, the risk is much better. We don't need to charge as much, because that first year, really, most things are not going to break. One, because they're new, but if they do, they fall under the manufacturer's warranty. So basically, we have a plan, a new construction plan that costs the same as our other plan. It covers you for either 4 or 5 years, depending on which plan tier you choose. So it's a situation. We have great consultants. You can always call us and talk to us, and we can sort of run you through a few questions. It's pretty quick. It's a simple process, and then recommend what we believe is the best, but that's within your budget, of course. But yeah, no, I think home warranty is a great product. It's also a product of convenience if you have the right company. It's like, I just don't want to deal with this stuff. I'm working, my spouse works, but you need a company that will deliver for you to do that.
Right. So we know maintenance is important to maintain it. We know that when something breaks, Armadillo is there to fix it.
Or replace it.
Or replace, yeah. So what's your advice to homeowners for, things break down all the time, regardless if it's a system, an appliance, but there's also something to be said about the maintenance on these things, right? On everything in your home. So home warranty is not replacing the maintenance of everything in your home. So what's your advice to people on that of just like regular scheduled maintenance for all of these systems, appliances, and so forth?
Yeah, I think maintenance is just super important. We like newer homes where things are new, or we like, from a risk perspective for the company, we like homes where people maintain stuff, because it's a better risk. It's less likely that something will break quickly or often. Maintenance is really important on the HVAC side, on filters for clearing the dryer vent on your dryer. From our perspective, we usually look at those machines. There's much more maintenance you could do in the home. You guys know that, but super important. And it's not something that we, Armadillo, our plan doesn't offer maintenance. We offer repair when something breaks down, but we do, that's why we like vipHomeLink so much. We want to incentivize our members to maintain things better, because it plays to the advantage of them and of us. Who wants to deal with a repair or breakdown? Even if you have an Armadillo, it's
it's a pain.
Yeah, it's disruptive. Even at our best, if it's a really hot day, 90 plus degrees, 100 degrees, your AC is out, we can't guarantee that we'll be able to fix that the same day, to get a person to your home. So it's disruptive, and just, and better maintained machines last longer.
So super important question. If I need a home warranty and I don't have one and I want to sign up with you guys, can I guess, file a claim, that day? The next day, is there a grace period, that you guys put out there for people that you have to, have your warranty for X amount of days, or when you're scheduled, for everything to go through, are you covered day one?
So great question. We have different products, and it works differently depending on when you buy the product. If you just bought a new home and your real estate agent negotiated for you a credit for a home warranty, or if you decide to buy it at closing on your new home, then the coverage will become effective on the date of closing, on the day the house becomes yours. So there's no waiting period. We don't cover pre-existing conditions. So if there was a home inspection report and the home inspection report said HVAC is shot, it has been shot for, for a year, or
Right.
clearly not working, we've tried to turn it on, we wouldn't cover that. We wouldn't cover pre-existing conditions. In most cases, though, it's not that clear cut, and we would provide coverage. But that's basically the main exclusion there on the real estate side.
Okay.
If you live in your home today and you just want to get a home warranty plan, and by the way, on the real estate side, it's a year policy. So it becomes effective on the closing date. The day you close, something breaks down, you call us. That's it. Coverage is effective. We can
Right.
we can get you a repair person. We'll cover the cost of that. On the direct, what we refer to as like existing homeowner side, you can buy a plan today, and it's actually, you can buy a monthly plan. It's like a subscription-based plan, so it's not a big commitment. There is a 30-day waiting period. So if you buy it today, it will take 30 days to take effect. You don't get charged for that first month, of course. So the first month will be in 30 days, and then you can start filing a claim 30 days or after. And it's month to month. So think of it like Netflix for home repair.
Right.
On the real estate side, it's a minimum of 1 year. On the existing homeowner, you can go on our website right now and buy a monthly plan.
That's awesome. So, when stuff does break down, can you walk us through the process of your home warranty claim and, a customer getting a new appliance or somebody coming out? You said the turnaround is pretty quick for payment, but how long does it typically take a service provider from claim to, entering your home to fix something?
Yeah, so I'll run you through the process, and I'll give you some of our SLA, service level agreements.
Yep.
I'm holding this here. So first of all, we try to make it as easy as possible on any one of our clients, consumers, homeowners, to file a claim. So every new client gets this magnet in the mail with a nice letter. I still write those letters. I can still do that.
Love
We're
that touch.
a company. I don't know if I'll be able to do that forever, but they get a letter from me with this, and it's a magnet. Unless you have a stainless steel magnet, it wouldn't stick, but hopefully you don't. So you can put that on your fridge. And there is a phone number here. You can call our call center, which is open 24/7, talk to one of the Armadillo Home Pros to file a claim, or scan this QR code, and it'll bring the homeowner to our service request portal. So you can do it digitally or talk to a person. A lot of people will prefer to talk to a person. That's
Fine.
really cool. We're a tech company, but we don't force people to only go digitally, because we know there are situations where you're like, oh my God, I need to talk to someone and just explain what's happening, and right. Yeah. So you could do either, and you get this magnet, and we make it super simple. So once that happens, you have different options. First thing we try to find out is it an emergency? And perfect example, 100-degree day, AC is out, I have an elder in the home, I have an infant baby in the home, is it an emergency? And usually that hot day AC, that is like right away, that's an emergency. We force book those. So we will do whatever it takes, even if within our network it's hard to find an HVAC provider who can come to your house. We will call local, we will do whatever it takes. We will also give you an option to just call your own. You might tell us, I've been using this electrician or plumber or whoever for years. Can I just use them? And then there's no SLA because you're calling your provider and you're scheduling with them directly. But typically there'll be someone in your home within 48 hours. If it's force booked, like we had someone just call us on a Friday evening. We were able to get them someone's first thing Saturday morning, because it was an emergency. There was an infant in the home and they didn't have hot water and all of that. So it's situational. For a typical claim, within 48 hours, you'll have someone in your home.
That's great turnaround.
Yeah.
And do you find more people are just things have to be fixed, or systems or appliances have to be replaced, or is there a happy medium?
It depends, from a frequency perspective, it's more likely for something to have to be fixed. Those are the majority of the claims that you see in general, but then there are other replacements. What we do for a replacement, we actually send cash to the homeowner, and we can of course facilitate the replacement and just replace, an old refrigerator with a new one. Can totally do that. But we find that consumers like to get the cash and then go shop, use that, maybe add another $1,000 on top of it and buy a banging
whatever they want. Right.
Yeah. I love doing that. So that's the first option we offer, but we can do a more concierge level and just facilitate the whole replacement.
That's awesome. So you guys are also, yes, you're a tech company, as is VIP HomeLink, but customer service is super important to us. Sounds like, to you guys as well, which is why you have the option to be able to pick up the phone and
100%. And we I didn't sort of give the origin story, but just at a high level, we were created because we looked at the home warranty industry and we believed that we could create a better product for homeowners. So like a traditional home warranty, when you buy it, you get like a service contract similar to insurance. It's like a contract that tells you what's covered, and it's like 10, 15 pages long. A lot of fine print. Most consumers don't read it. Our service contract, and this is real. This is what you get. It's 2 pages long, and it's not because we're creative writers, and it's not because we know how to condense and summarize things. It's literally because we removed, I would say, conservatively speaking, 80%, probably 90% of all of those exclusions that are in a typical home warranty plan. A typical home warranty plan, they're great. They do serve a purpose, but our products are a little bit more expensive, but are also for people who want, a product that will truly have that broad level of coverage and deliver for them, and they want to understand it. So you could read that contract and understand, oh, I get it. There's only a single paragraph that says this is what's not covered, and everything else talks about how to activate the plan and all that. So we've kept it super simple, and that was just the beginning. That was just the basic level of like what type of product we want to bring to market. Then everything else, like this magnet, was about making the actual experience, the consumer experience, as easy as possible.
You guys have set yourself apart from all the other companies because of this. So is there anything we haven't covered that you want people to know about yourself, Armadillo, your product, your service, to sign up, anything?
Well, you can sign up on our website. You can also call us and talk to someone to just learn more. We're a small company with a heart. We're younger. And I know sometimes there are bigger companies that have been around for a while, but we're a younger company. But we live in an age where there's a lot of young companies that deliver great experiences. When we're trying to what we're building is a home warranty offering for a new age of homeowners and expectations. So if that's what whoever is listening to this, if that's the sort of experience and product you're looking for, Armadillo is, I think, a great option.
Sounds great. Matan, this was wonderful. Thank you again for your patience and time today, and appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hopefully soon. Dana, so nice to do this.
Yep. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.